Come on, people. Okay, you're not closing. You're not closing. Oh, good. Oh, thank God H&M isn't closing, guys. Going in. It's a mind control space, don't forget. You think it's shops, don't you? Oh, we'll go shopping. I don't think so. Give up your mind when you go in there. To the corporations. Whatever you're looking for, ladies and gentlemen, you won't find it in H&M. I can assure you, you will not find what you're actually looking for. Because what you're really looking for is just a sense of contentment, happiness, and inner peace. And buying yet another garment is not going to do that. It just doesn't work like that. You cannot get relief from your existential anxiety by buying these things. Not only that, your existential anxiety is basically created by these people. These people create your existential anxiety because you've forgotten who you are. You think you're just some body, and that this body, if you're a woman, has to be thin like all these mannequins, yeah? That's creating your reality. That's creating your anxiety. Anybody who really wants H&M stuff, seriously, think you must have gone mad. Start asking yourself some questions like, what the hell am I doing on the planet? Has my life got so bad that I really want some H&M clothes? Yes, sir. What I'm doing is causing damage to the shop? Really? How can you cause damage to a corporation? It's just an idea. H&M is an idea. How can I damage an idea? Go on then. Yep. Each store they get a certain amount of income to, I'm just going to tell the camera. Each store they get a certain amount of income which they use to support their staff. Right. Create more stock. Great. Ladies and gentlemen, thank God, because without that, they wouldn't create any more stock. And we need more stock, don't we? Definitely. Always need more stock. Carry on. Need more stock to be able to carry on their very important service to women who are trying to sort out their existential anxiety by buying clothes, right?
Is there a point to this? Or
Is there a point to this? Ladies and gentlemen, that's a very good question. Is there a point to this?
You don't have to listen.
Exactly. Like, I don't know, did you come here seeking a point?
Yeah.
You did? I'm really sorry to disappoint you. I'm really sorry to disappoint you. It's difficult to explain what this is, yeah? And I don't like to explain what I'm doing because I'd like you to work it out for yourselves. If I don't like explaining what I'm doing, why am I standing here with a megaphone? Because whilst I do what I'm doing, I'm not explaining what I'm doing. Most of the time, I'm just doing it. You see what I mean? You see what I'm saying? You don't even listen. You ask me a question, and you didn't even listen to the answer. What did I say?
I don't think it's funny.
No, what did I say? Just repeat back to me what I said, please. No, repeat back to me what I said.
We actually don't want to engage with you.
You don't want to engage with me. I think you are engaging with me. You have already engaged with me. Thank you very much. Yes, but now she has. She has, by saying, I don't want to engage with you, that is full engagement. I'm sorry about that. The only way for you not to engage with me at all is for you to walk away, which you are welcome to do as soon as you like, if not sooner. Nothing against you at all, of course. I think you're fine. Nothing personal. With pleasure, that would be lovely. Come and stand close. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Wow, that's really. Are you on a move? Which way? Can we move like just a little bit, like just a bit of movement, like just a bit of movement? Hello. Oh, hi, how you doing? Nice to know that you're recording. Recording in progress, ladies and gentlemen. Great, excellent. Do I get a copy of it? Can I get a copy of the recording, please? Excuse me, Michael. Sorry, what's your name? Mike. Firstly, before you order me about, it would have been nice to just tell me your name. Do you know what I mean? So, like, if I came up to you and said, look, mate, I've never seen you before, but if you could just go and stand over there now, because I'm telling you to do you know what I mean? You'd probably not be that impressed. You're about as impressed as I am now. Now, seriously, I just want to tell you something, Mike. This is nothing personal, right? And to make sure, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do a very important part of my presentation, the most important part, which you can take home with you and try at home with the kids. It's not that dangerous, right? What I'm going to do is to make sure that I don't even get drawn into his energy, I am going to close my eyes and count to 30.
And you've been searched for bombs.
He's not engaging with your energy.
Call Papa Uniform. Papa Uniform has been called, ladies and gentlemen. This is getting more interesting by the minute. Now, according to Mike, yes, for the crime, I don't know why you've called them. Do you always call the police when someone doesn't do what you told? Do you not do what you tell them to do? So he basically told me to move, right? Now, the thing is, I just want to tell you, Mike, that if I called the police every time someone disobeyed me, they'd have to move into my home, because I've got 3 children, right? You've got to thank your lucky stars you're not one of them, Mike, because I don't think we get on well. I don't think I could cope with this kind of behaviour from you as a child. Is this the way you speak to everyone? I mean, do you go and order just because you've got a red tie on and a grey suit? Seriously? I just want to explain to you something, Mike. Let me just explain to you how it works. If this guy over here came up to me, the guy with the beard and the white, he's the sort of guy that I could probably have a good, nice joint with tonight, right? If this guy came up to me and said to me, "Excuse me, sir, you're not allowed to do this, you've got to go over there," I would politely tell him where to go. Yeah, this is what I'm trying to tell you where to go. Yeah. I know you've been very polite with your authoritarianism, but you've actually not really been polite, because saying you're going to fool the police is not really very polite, is it? I mean, imagine if my kid said, I said, "Come on, take your shoes off before you come into the house, son, and clear your bedroom up." Or, no, I'm not doing that. Right, I'm going to call the police. Do you know what I mean? It's not really a very nice thing to do. I've never even met you before. Just to call an armed gang that basically force people to do things by threatening to, you know, kidnap them. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit much just because I'm doing this and you think that it's private property when it's not really. You've just been told it was. You don't even know who owns it. Go on, who owns it if it's private property? Who owns it?
He's quite right.
I'll give you time if you want. You can radio in. Papa Uniform. Who owns the bloody thing? Oh, I don't know, it's Churchill Square, part of some large corporation. Yeah, but who owns that? Oh, I don't know, probably some hedge fund managers and some shareholders, you know, just people like that, they own it. Right, but we don't exactly know who, but it's private. Really? Really, you want me to take you seriously? Seriously? And they got 3 of them now, they all got the CCTVs now. It's lovely to be caught on camera, by the way. If you like what I'm doing, Socialexperimentalist on YouTube. If you don't like what I'm doing, all you need to do is go away. Same applies to you 4 guys. If you don't like what I'm doing, just go away. Yeah, like everyone else. Yeah? Don't call the police. Just because you see someone doing something that doesn't compute in your mind, computer says, "No, cannot have guy using a megaphone over here. He's got to do it over there because it's private property and I might lose my job if I don't tell him what to do forcefully." Yes, go on, show them. Tell the man what to do. Yes. What's that? Oh, you're not going? I was just getting warmed up. Why would they come back and get bored in there? I mean, Jesus Christ, they should pay me for this sort of stuff. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be very naughty today. I'm going to tell you, I've only just begun this. I'm being very, very naughty. This is going to go up. I'm probably going to get shot for this, man. Okay, I want to talk to you about the word gang. The definition that you get when you look on Google, which is of course not trustworthy, nothing on Google is number 1, an organised group of criminals, and number 2, a set of switches, sockets, or either electrical or mechanical devices grouped together. So an organised group of criminals, we're going to go for that one for the moment. It's not necessarily criminals, but I want to speak to you about a gang that is an organised group of criminals. Now, what is crime? Come on, play around, play. What is a crime? Anything the establishment doesn't want you to do. That's right, that's what their definition of a crime is. But what do you think a crime is? If you think of the word criminal, like, would you think of, like, Theresa May or a bloke that likes to smoke weed on a Sunday afternoon?
Theresa May!
Bad guys, when they're being bad, they steal, lie, and use violence to get their way, or the threat of violence. Right? What is going on? What fantastic question.
That's fine. That was so good.
Well, I won't put it down, but I'll turn it down a little bit. What's going on is, I think, hold on a second. Can you not see what's going on? I know you're asking me what's going on, and I'm saying to you, it's evident what's going on. I mean, if you had to write it down in your notebook, what would you write? There's a person speaking on a microphone. Great. So what are you doing here? I know you're asking me what you're doing here, and I'm asking you what you're doing here because all you've seen is a person on a microphone. So what's the problem? I'm on private property.
Why is there members of the public
Right, hold on a
here?
second. I'm on private property and you'd like me to leave. What if it is private property? What business do you have here? It's a private business. You've been asked to assist Churchill Square to what you're doing. So basically, let me get this right. Because I am talking... Okay, I'll turn it down a little bit. Guys, would you just come a little bit closer and I can turn the volume down? If you like what I'm doing, Socialexperimentalist on YouTube. If you don't like what I'm doing, all you need to do is go away.